So today I'm going to make a Metallica album cover tier list. We only have three simple tiers. The first one is Ride the Lightning for all those good ones. Saint Anger means it's meh, and Lulu just means it's plain bad. So the first few are obviously Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Master of Puppets. And I'm not saying that just because, oh, it's the first four albums. It's because if you look at it from an artist's point of view, it looks a nice piece of artwork, you know? Even if I don't like Metallica, I don't like heavy metal, even if that was the case, I would still look at this and go, wow, that's very cool. It's very minimalistic. You can see, right, the lightning, it's just, different kinds of blue and black. Kill 'Em All, red and black. Master of Puppets, there's white and then gray and then orange there, So it's very, very minimalistic. And then that's it. It's very little, but it says a lot. So Death Magnetic, it's kind of meh. It took me a long time to realize that it's actually a coffin underground. And then it's actually very unique and kind of a little bit above average and very creative. Even though it's kind of visually not much happening, but it's still minimalistic, so that gives it a few points. But when you look at it, oh, this is a coffin, death, magnetic, oh, it's the stuff surrounding it looks like the magnet field, so that deserves a lot of praise. It's very creative. And then it's also doesn't say a lot in the picture, but it actually says a lot. And then it's a very also almost up there with them, but also it's just slightly above average, but not as great as the ones on top. So Black Album is also kind of meh. In terms of art, there's not much happening, Not interesting at all. You can tell by the story, okay, it's kind of cool when they say, oh, just listen to the music, not the album cover. That's great, but in terms of a picture, maybe I'll bump this down. It's not really that great because you have to squint your eyes just to look at what's happening there, And for me, the Saint Anger, it's also kind of meh. If they use that skull thingy for the album cover, I can get it. But this one is more minimalistic, that some kind of monster, that artwork, that one is very good. Not the guy screaming, but the actual skull and then the Saint Anger fist around his neck. That one, if they use that, it also kind of works, but it's also like trying too hard to be cool. This one, Saint Anger, is more, again, minimalistic, just a few colors here. And then, this one, it also kind of works, but it's also, in terms of the art, yeah, it's still okay. At least there's more happening here than a Black Album. And then Reload, it's also kind of meh. It's like a less interesting version of Load. And Load is, of course, on top. Based on the album cover, I really liked it also. Not because of the music, okay? This is all based on the picture, not the music. And Justice for All, it's kind of meh to me. Out of the first four albums, this one was always, based on the picture, it's not really anything special, It's almost there, but at the same time, it looks like kind of too bright and then too gray. And then it's like very lifeless and no personality, that kind of feeling. So Hardwired for me, this one is also very interesting, very minimalistic. And then it's, very, very simple. 4 faces in one. And then it's also simple, plain white background, not much happening, but it says a lot. And then when I look at it, the more I look at it, the more I like it, that kind of feeling. And the last guy, 72 seasons. I didn't plan this to be last, but when I look at it, yeah, it's kind of okay. It's kind of random. Good color scheme, just 2 colors again, black and yellow. But this one is still, it's kind of okay only. Cool? Okay, so these are the, my album tier list. Ride the Lightning. We have Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Master of Puppets, Load, Hardwired, Saint Anger, Death Magnetic, Saint Anger, Reload, and Justice for All, 72 Seasons, Lulu, Black Album. So these are the great ones, good, and the meh ones and the bad ones.